Hello everyone and welcome back to Broden Plays Endless or Distant Worlds universe. I actually have been playing another game called Endless Space and Endless Legends, also Dungeons of the Endless. I like the Endless series quite a bit, but we'll get into that a little bit later. The first thing that we were going to do in this one is we were going to go ahead and we were going to build a ship, a spaceport. Now, if you go over here, you can change the speed of the game to, standard. You can even go to 0.025. You can go up to ×4. I'm going to go to ×4 because all that we're doing right now is constructing something and we're not doing anything else. So we have nothing else to do. Another thing that you can do, over here, you can lock and unlock the view on the selected item. So you can actually lock the view on the planet, which will follow the planet as it rotates through space, which is actually pretty nice. So you can do that. And as this is being constructed, there really isn't much more to talk about. I am constructing a spaceport, actually. There is a lot to talk about, so I'll go ahead and start talking about that. I am constructing a spaceport. Here we go. So this is what pirates do. So greetings to our victims. You may have noticed that we are about to attack you, but for the small price of 576 credits per month, we can avoid this unnecessary violence. Of course, you really should have paid up sooner. Now that our attack is underway, we have no clue or no choice but to increase our prices. So are you ready to pay up now? So we'll accept your protection and we'll pay that much money per month. The reason being is because of these pirates right here. We have no spaceships, and they have spaceships that are pretty prevalent. So if they were to attack us, we would lose single-handedly. So we have avoided a pirate raid on our home world. In the past, there were rumors of secret visits from star travelers, but recently these visitors from the stars have begun to appear openly. Some are hostile, taking whatever they want by force. Others come in peace and trade. Ancient legends speak of a time when our own ancestors once traveled among the stars, but with the great forgetting, all this knowledge was lost. Many of our people say that now is the time for us to return to the stars. With the technology that we have acquired from some of our stellar visitors, it should be possible to once again become a spacefaring civilization. That is what we're trying to do as we build the spaceport here. The reason why we're trying to build the spaceport is because the spaceport is the centralized location for all of the ships. Now, if you look here, this is actually an escort of the Xenox gangsters. So the escorts for this particular race is an escort for this right here, these pirates. These pirates have sent military ships to our area. The reason being is because they're actually going to assist in protecting us because we had their protection now. So right here we see that, where's that? Okay, if we double click, my apologies for that. If we double click, we can go to the construction yard and we see that the progress is 55.39% done. So this is about halfway done with the spaceport. Another thing that we could build is we could build a construction ship, and we could build a spaceport and a defensive base. A defensive base will help defend the planet and everything around, which is very fantastic. So we'll probably end up building a defensive base here soon. Another thing is a construction ship. When you build a construction ship, it is allowed to go to other planets and other moons and construct mining stations, and also a lot of other constructions that would require a construction ship. So construction ships are very important. They are built on the colonies, so it's very important to get a construction ship out there. My apologies for the sneeze. I am coming out of a cold, it seems. So if we go ahead and take a look at the spaceport here, there's 59 unbuilt components now. We'll just wait until that is completely done, and then I will go into a little bit more detail about space construction. As this is building, we can go ahead and take a look at the our surrounding area. So our surrounding area is very important because these particular planets and moons that you see here can be mined if we look at it right here, it says that the colonized were unable to colonize, but the resources are unknown. Now, the reason the resources are unknown is because we haven't sent an exploration ship out there. Once we send an exploration ship out there, it will explore the planet, take a look at the resources available on the planet, and will report back to us about the resources that are available. So, we don't know the resources as of right now, but we will know the resources once we have an exploration ship go to it. So, spaceport constructed. We have constructed a spaceport. This large orbital base serves as a shipyard, allowing us to build many different types of starships. The construction of our new spaceport has galvanized the resolve of our population, providing a short-term boost to our economy. Our new spaceport also provides a hub for trade and commerce. Freighters will deliver cargo here and ships can refuel here. As our technology progresses, we should upgrade our spaceport with other capabilities. Shields and weapons for defense, research labs, sensors, and more. Let's go to the event location. Here's our spaceport. I went ahead and pause the game, look at the spaceport, and if you go down here for the spaceport, I should have explained this a little bit sooner. So this right here are the actions that you can do with the spaceport on this bar here. If you go over to the far right, it is build new ship or base. If you click on that button, then you have a list of the different ships and bases available from this particular location. So if you look here, it says build exploration ship. We can actually build an exploration ship from here, and that exploration ship will go and explore the galaxy and explore those areas that I had mentioned sooner. So we're going to build one exploration ship. The reason being is because our cash flow is scarce. I'm going to open up the Empire policy screen on that one, and if you remember right, I did change the way that taxes worked. That may not have been the best of ideas. Where are taxes? Here we go. So I'm going to change this back to normal and change this back to high, and keep that fully automated. I hope that that will help us out with our cash flow, because if we start losing money, that's going to be very bad for business, as we won't have anything to construct. So I'm also going to construct a construction ship while we have money, so that we can build. There you go, did click on it. So we can build different types of buildings and stuff like that. Starship constructed. We have constructed our first starship, the Resolute Illusion. This event marks the beginning to our return to the stars. We must continue to expand and explore our solar system. Build more ships to establish a thriving solar empire. Let's go to the event location. Look, it's a cute little exploration ship that we just built. Now, right now, that doesn't have any mission. Oh, my apologies, I didn't have that. So right here, if you look at the bottom right, it says that it is actually on Auto Explore is what that means. If you look here, you can turn off the automation. Seeing as though all this is going to do is explore everything, I'm going to leave the automation on, so it'll explore all the planets and the nearby asteroid belts. That way I don't actually have to worry about it myself. So we're going to leave that automation on and let it do its thing. Now, we are actually being attacked by the pirates because they no longer wish to protect us, apparently. That's very nice. Thanks, guys. So, as they attack us, we'll completely destroy them. So, never mind on that. Alright, so the spaceport. Oh my goodness, the spaceport is automated as well. That's not good. That's not good. So it's just been building. Oh my goodness. Small freighter. No, you know, small freighters are always. What? Gas mining ship. Okay, so it's actually okay. That's totally okay. What it is it's actually building private ships. Private ships are actually built automatically anyway. So the private ships are good for your empire. They are the things, as I said earlier, you can't actually control them. So I don't know why that's automated. I want to unautomate this, because I don't want it to start building ships that I don't want. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and pause the video, look up how this automation works, and then come back to you guys. Alright everyone, thank you so much for waiting. So what I have learned is that the spaceport is actually going to be automated. The reason being is it will actually continue to create auto ships, but it won't create ships unless you ask it to, as far as the ships that you can control. So abandoned ship is encountered. We have encountered an abandoned frigate, adrift in the Xenox system. A radio transmission from the ship repeats over and over. This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it. Should we investigate the ship? Let's investigate the ship. We have investigated an abandoned frigate, Conqueror of Xenox, at frozen gas giant planet Xenox 3 in the Xenox system in sector C5. It appears to be in good working order. We have boarded it and taken control. Let's go to the event location. So we actually just got a new ship, which is fantastic. We'll turn off the automation on this one. So this is a frigate. A frigate. What it is if you see this blue triangle, that means that it is a military ship. Actually, to show you guys what all of the different things mean, we will go to the finding your way around and ship symbols. So the triangle means military ships, and as you see, it's actually two different sections here: state controlled and privately controlled. Privately controlled are the ones that you don't worry about. These are the ones that actually take control themselves, and privately or state controlled are the ones that you do take control of. So military ships, exploration ships are diamonds, squares are construction ships, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagons are spaceports, defensive bases, basically different bases and space stations. So with the triangle here, this is a military ship. Now we don't have any current military ships over at our base, so we're going to go ahead, and if you see this little symbol right here, what that means, if you look on the left side, it says right click to patrol Xenox 1 spaceport. So we will actually right click here and have it be patrol, and it will engage when attacked. Oh, now we have completed research in enhanced beam weapons. This breakthrough provides the new components, the Maximus Blaster, for our ships and bases. Now if you notice here, these dotted lines right here mean that we're not currently researching anything in either three of these things. So if we look at the research screen, we can see that we have finished the research for the enhanced beam weapons. We finished the research for shields. We finished the research here for transport systems as well. So we can go ahead and take a look at the other research projects that we can take into account. Now I'm actually going to stop the video here, and when we return I will go ahead and look at the different research projects that we can take a part in and the ones that we should take part in, and I'll explain why we will go through the research that we are going to go through. Thanks you guys so much for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.